Well, guys, I guess it's time to confess, you know? I think I've been hiding for too long and, everything that they said was true. Everything in those screenshots was true. It was all true. You got me. You caught me red-handed. The cat's out of the bag. Yes, the allegations are true. What those allegations are, I will get into right now. Yes, the allegations are true. This is a difficult video to make, and I'm definitely not making it because I have fuck all to talk about, because Anime Vanguards is gonna update in fucking 2026, and there's really not much else to really cover in terms of anime tower defense games. But if you see the title of this video, you're gonna be thinking to yourself, the allegations? Oh no, did he become a Minecraft YouTuber? Is he talking to minors? No, guys. Obviously, I'm better than that. The allegations of me having a secret double life on the internet, unbeknownst to most people on this channel, and I'm here to confirm those rumors. Yes, I do have a double life, which, not really a secret, it's a public account, but since I have nothing to content farm, it was either talk about this or play furry tower defense. And at the rate that things are going, I'm probably going to have to play furry tower defense later this week. If they don't update this weekend, we're cooked, bro. I don't know what I'm going to do if they don't update this weekend, but what I'm trying to say is, if you don't want to sit here and watch however many minutes long this video is going to be, a lot of people have seen me on TikTok, and they're like, whoa, I know this guy's face, I know this guy's voice, is this actually him? And I get literally like 10 plus message requests a day on TikTok asking if it's me, and I'll get people messaging me on Discord, sending me like these entire fucking conspiracy theory boards of like my face side by side to my account on TikTok with like red arrows and comparisons, and you're wearing this exact same shirt. It has to be you. You're lying. There's no way. Yes, guys. Everyone that I've told in the past, I don't know what TikTok is. No, that's not me. I'm trolling. Obviously, I'm just trolling. Yes, that is me. And yes, I will confirm, I do have a TikTok account that is completely unrelated to Roblox, which I started about 2 to 3 months ago at the time that I'm recording this video. The account's pretty new. I haven't been doing it for too long, but, we'll get into why I started it. It's going to be the whole topic of today's video, and towards the end, I'll address some concerns from my last video, but, we'll get into that later. So yeah, I do have a TikTok account that's completely unrelated to Roblox, and what I do is quite literally the same thing I do here, except it's just not Roblox related. It's just yapping. I talk, but, the meta on TikTok, people's attention spans are a little bit shorter, actually a lot shorter than they are on YouTube, so the meta is to just put 2x speed, subtitles, music in the background. That's about it. But it's quite literally the exact same thing I do. The exact same thing that I do on YouTube, I do it over on TikTok. It's just a different platform. But it does give me a very, very unique advantage that I would never be able to do on YouTube. And that's the fact that it gives me the ability to talk about anything that I want. And that is an absolute blessing that I probably would have gone insane without doing. Because here's the thing, right? Don't get me wrong, I love making Roblox videos, I love playing these games, I love talking to you guys, I'm very happy and grateful for the community that I've garnered over these past, 11 months since I've started YouTube. It's been fun, it's been really fun, but, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, and I kept making anime tower defense videos over and over and over and over and over again, and I was expecting to feel invigorated, to feel like this newfound sense of purpose as I kept making videos on the exact same genre of game, and it just never happened. What I'm trying to say, in layman's terms, I was going insane talking about only Roblox every single day, non-stop. It was chipping away at my sanity. And, on this channel, I've always wanted to venture out and review other Roblox games or talk about other Roblox-related content, because the Roblox niche is very big. There's a lot of things that you can cover on Roblox. I'm blanking on his name, but he makes like some really, really good Roblox video essays. Bedsheet Ghost, there we go. Yeah, like that guy's a prime example of how Roblox as a whole, as a topic, has so many things that you can dive into. You can quite literally make an entire career off of it, right? That dude has like over 100K, and his videos always get super duper good views, and he just talks about Roblox. But his niche is very different because he covers a broader spectrum of things that are Roblox related. And another one that I could think of that's a pretty good example is TechieOP. Fucking love that guy's videos. Shout out TechieOP. He makes really good, I don't know if I'd call them video essays. I think some people would. I would call them like more commentary style videos where he just talks about relevant games on Roblox. He specifically leans more into like anime Roblox games, but you get it, right? Roblox as a whole has the potential for you to really talk about a lot of things and garner a lot of success on the platform, at least on the YouTube side of things. But my niche specifically, is anime tower defense games. And I've tried before to like venture out into different like Roblox videos, but no one watches them, dude. Like, the fact of the matter is, no one, well, not no one, right? There's a couple thousand people that tune in for those different types of videos, but the vast majority of people just do not tune in for my non-anime tower defense videos on YouTube, which I'm still happy that people watch them, but the fact of the matter is, that's the thing that gets me the most views. That's the thing that people are here for. People aren't here to watch me review X Roblox game or cover this topic on Roblox. There is one funny outlier though, which I don't know, like it really confuses me. A while ago, I made a video reviewing this Steven Universe Battlegrounds game, and I titled it this video, like, this Roblox game is better than the strongest Battlegrounds, and that somehow did really well. That shit had like 80k, 82k at the time that I'm making this video, and that was completely non-tower defense related. That surprised me a lot. I think the main reason that did well was because I put strongest Battlegrounds in the title, so like people saw that, clicked on the video, and then they just stayed for what I was saying. But that's the only non-anime tower defense video that I've ever made which has gotten good views. Everything else just doesn't do that well. So you can imagine it's pretty discouraging for me to put time and effort into trying to explore different avenues of Roblox content for you guys when it's just not going to be very rewarding at all. Like, people just aren't going to watch it. So I'm thinking to myself, if I can't make whatever I want on this channel, then I'm going to have to bite the bullet and move to another platform. Obviously, I'm not going to leave YouTube. I don't want to leave you guys. I have fun on here. But I'm always going to be addicted to playing these fucking anime tower defense games. I don't see that changing anytime soon. But I want to talk about other things. So I thought to myself, okay, well, I got to do something. You know, let me try TikTok. I see all these other Yap creators who pull in so many views by literally just talking with a slightly sped up, like the videos just slightly sped up with some music in the background. I'm thinking to myself, well, I already do that on YouTube ad nauseum. In fact, I do it longer than the people on TikTok do it because, you know, I'll fucking content farm for 20 minutes and TikTok only requires 1 minute to get paid. So I'm thinking, you know, let me try my hand at this. Let me try this. And lo and behold, I've gotten somewhat successful. Obviously, my account's still pretty small, all things considered. But this, my TikTok account officially has more followers than this channel has subscribers, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's a little bit, like, it kind of, like, makes me feel like, damn, really, bruh? Like, 3 months of low-effort videos got more popular than 10 months of me actually trying to make YouTube videos? Damn, you know? The internet is a cruel, cruel mistress. But I don't know if this officially means that I'm a TikTok creator now, since my biggest platform is TikTok now. But what I do know is that making TikTok videos is fun, and dude, I kid you not, it unironically pays more than YouTube. I don't even know how that's possible, but like, my YouTube revenue is decent, but the TikTok revenue is damn near triple what I make on YouTube. And you know how crazy that is? For the amount of effort to like reward ratio that I'm getting on TikTok, dude, I put 0 effort into my TikTok videos. I think at most it'll take, I think I made like 1 high effort TikTok, and then the rest will take me at 5 minutes at most to make. And it'll be about the stupidest things too, like this one debate where it was like, could one guy beat a dog in a fight to the death? I made a video about that, fucking 2 million views. That video alone made like over $1,000, and it just put me in shock. I was like, are we serious? Like, really? This is what gets views? Like, me talking about like fighting a dog to the death. It's like really dumb topics like that. Also, another reason that I never really advertised my TikTok or like made it public to my YouTube audience is because I don't think it's necessarily the most PG-13 appropriate things that I talk about, because I do talk about some heavy topics, you know. Think, okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about them here, but I do talk about some things that are probably not for kids. Like, I like to discuss media sometimes, or just, how do I say the word? Societal things, right? Sociological circumstances. I like to talk about literally anything, and sometimes it's just not for the Roblox audience, right? That's another reason that I never promoted it on here. And the only reason, this is going to be the first and only ever video that you'll hear me talking about this, is because I've always preached transparency on this channel. Like, one of the first things since I first started making videos on here way back in the Anime Defenders days, I always said, I think honesty is the most important thing to have with the people that watch your videos. Because if they can't trust what you're saying, then why would they trust anything that you put out in the future? Which is why I wanted to make this video. And I think that's all that I have to say on the TikTok side of things. Yes, I do have a secret account. Well, it's not really a secret. It's fucking public, and it has more followers than this account has subscribers. But yes, I do have a TikTok account completely unrelated to Roblox, where I post, I just talk about random stuff, and I have fun. You know, truly, it is pretty fun. I will say, the people that use TikTok compared to the people that use YouTube, it's definitely different audiences for sure. You know, I think I like the YouTube, I like the average YouTube user is a lot nicer than the average TikTok user. I'll tell you that much. I will definitely say that much. Also, a lot of you guys comment on my videos that you guys know me from my channel, and you always say like, oh, Perry, is that you? Perry, what's up? Perry, hop on Anime Vanguards, blah, blah, blah. You might notice that all of your comments get immediately deleted, and that's because I have them filtered. I have every variation of Perry filtered out. I have every single popular anime tower defense game filtered out. Like, any variation of Roblox YouTuber, tower defense YouTuber, anime Roblox YouTuber, I have every single one of those filtered out. Why? Because I want that account to be completely separate from Roblox. I don't want anyone on there to find me and follow me because they know me from YouTube. I want them to be interested in the stuff that I talk about, right? Kind of like a hard reset. I want the community on there to want to listen to what I have to say that isn't Roblox related. That's not to say that I don't like you guys, obviously. I think I've always made it pretty clear that I'm grateful for you guys. I just don't always want to talk about Roblox, you know? I feel like that's a pretty fair thing to do. Fair statement to make. I think any of you guys would go crazy if you had to make 8+ minute videos on Roblox anime tower defense games every single day. Bro, AB plays, I don't know how he does it, dude. That guy, I'm pretty sure he posts daily, sometimes multiple times a day, and like 90% of his videos are just anime Vanguards. I don't know how he's keeping his sanity, because he is a stronger man than me. I can't do that, bro. I've tried, I literally can't. If you've noticed, I quit the daily upload streak, and that's just because, number one, I had school stuff, right? And I was getting a little exhausted having to upload every single day. And number two, later down the line, I want to make less content slop content. And I'd like to transition into higher effort videos. That is going to be a long-term goal for the future, though. As of right now, oh my god, high effort videos take a long time to make. I'll probably get an editor in the future, though, for sure. Anyways, I've rambled for way too long. This video has gone on way longer than I wanted it to, so let me just end the video off with this. To address some concerns about my prior video, where I talked about otaku gaming and the whole like sponsorship thing and how it was weird, yada yada, I had a lot of angry fans of his, DMing me some very angry things. And I know that a good chunk of these guys are just kids, so I really shouldn't take any of it to heart. But the main concern that I saw were people saying that I was secretly jealous of him, and I was just doing this to bring him down, and because I secretly hate him, yada yada. Bro, I talked to the guy after I made the video. I was like, hey, you know, you took it down, you took accountability, good shit. That's great to hear. I'm not on bad terms with him. You know, I'm not out to get him. I don't hate him. But a lot of people are saying, oh, I'm jealous that he got a sponsorship, and I'm jealous that he's the content partner. Number one, like I said in that video, I've gotten offered the exact same sponsorship from the exact same company. And if you don't believe me, here are not one, but 2 screenshots of when they reached out to me over email and they told me, hey, we want you to promote our app, this and that. And you know what I did? I didn't take it. Why? Because I'm very careful about the sponsorships that I take on this channel. One piece of advice that I think it was, yeah, I remember who gave it to me. It was Brad. You guys remember Brad, the guy who owns Anime Defenders? I was talking to him one day, and one piece of advice that he gave me that really stuck with me is that one bad sponsorship ruins your chance of ever getting any good ones. All it takes is one bad sponsorship. And okay, guys, I completely lied to you. I'm so sorry. I was confusing Brad with someone else. There was another guy from Anime Defenders. His name was Zachary Zaxor. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Like, he had like percentage of Anime Defenders, I'm pretty sure, but he has a YouTube channel with like millions of subscribers because he used to be like an IRL YouTuber. He would post stuff like buying my girlfriend 100,000 chocolates on like, you know, those like IRL super over the top videos. He used to do those, right? Obviously he quit now. Those videos are super duper old, but he has a lot more experience on YouTube than I ever will. So one day I got this sponsorship email from a company that I kind of wanted to work with, but I didn't know if it'd be a good idea. So I hit him up and I talked to him. And I was like, hey, you know, you've been on YouTube a lot longer than me. Do you think I should do this? You know, I want the money. I love money. And I showed him the sponsorship offer. And he was like, you know, dude, one bad sponsorship like this, like one shady sponsorship, will ruin your chance of ever getting any good ones. And, you know, I thought about that. And I really took it to heart. He is absolutely right. I'd like to think the best sponsorship that I've ever gotten on this channel is probably the Tokyo Treat one, because that's like a legit company that sells Japanese snacks. I'd like to think that if I just dove into every single sponsorship that I was offered, because I get emailed a lot, and it'll be like once every couple days I'll get emailed by some like either AI chatbot company or some Roblox game that wants me to promote them, or some like child gambling like this thing that gives you like free Robux website. I'll get emailed by a lot of sponsors. I don't take 99% of them because I look into them first before I promote anything to you guys. I want to make sure that it's something that's safe and that I would actually use myself, which is why I don't take the vast majority of sponsorships on the channel. I'd like to think that if I wasn't careful with my sponsorships, I never would have been able to get the Tokyo Treat one, where they just sent me free stuff and gave me a referral code and let me get money off of anyone that clicked on the link. That was cool. That was nice. And it's very important, in my opinion, to just choose sponsorships that are safe for the channel. But I am running out of background footage. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm out of background. I'm just going to have to replay old background footage. Sorry about that, guys. But let me end the video off with this because, like I said, this is already getting way too long. Oh my goodness, this is about to be 20 minutes. Number one, I don't have beef with the guy. Me and Otaku are not sworn enemies. We're fine. Number two, I am not jealous of him. I promise you, I am not jealous of him. There's no jealousy here. I did that because I wanted to call it out and speak out on something that I thought was wrong. And he agreed with me. He messaged me privately and he told me, yeah, you were right. I see things from your perspective and I'm going to do the right thing and take it down. I told him, hey, good shit. I appreciate your accountability. That's good. And, you know, people think that I'm jealous that he's like the official content partner for Anime Last Stand. Guys, newsflash, a single glance at my channel and you'll realize that I barely cover Anime Last Stand. I cover it like, what, maybe once or 2 times a month. I don't make a lot of videos on it because, you know, I like the game and I have fun on it, but it's just not the main thing that I like playing. Well, obviously that's Anime Vanguards, if you couldn't tell, but that's it from me. Now we're done for sure. Little 19-minute video for you guys, but yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you are. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll catch you in the next one.